to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
يا يما بداو لي بجوار بدون ملابس. ما عليناش. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. مرحبا بكم مع وينر بنصر ولعبة جديدة، ولعبة الإثارة والغموض والرعب، وهي لعبة ألويك 2. مرحبا بكم معنا من جديد بعد عدة غيابات بسبب فلسطين. اللهم احفظهم وكن معهم وقوهم على أعدائهم، فنحن هنا عاجزون عن فعل أي شيء إلا الشعارات والندب والحدب، ولكن ليس باستطاعتنا فعل شيء، والسبب وهم بدون ذكر الأسامي. يلا خلونا نتبعوا لعبة ألويك 2 ونشوفوها ونشوفوا اسكو صح لعبة كيما ألويك الآن اللي ظهرت في 2010 بعد انتظار دام 14 سنة. ظهرت ألويك 2. ذكا نشوفوا اسكو ما من قصة ولا حتكمل القصة تاع ألويك الآن ولا لا. يلا بينا نبداو. هو اللي كيما يقولوا زلوطي الزح. وين راح نروحو؟ بيبنا راهو ندير واحد الحاجه باسكو الضوء تاع التاقه راهو يضرب ديريكت في لاتيلي، تسمى مانيش نشوف مليح، راني نشوف الدنيا ضاويه. روح نغلقها ونعاود نولي لكم. استناو. هانا عاودنا ولينا هكذا احسن. هكذا راني نشوف بيا لاتيلي باش نعرف وين نروح، باسكو الدنيا هنا مظلامه وفيها بزاف الغاز باسكو فيها تحقيقات في جرائم القتل في هاد ليك في باسكو في هذه المنطقة ظهرت فيها عدة جرائم غامضة مستدعى إلى استدعاء الاف بي اي. جرائم القتل غير عادية اللي صارت في هذه المنطقة. حبيبنا تلعب به زلوطة يزح، حبوش يلبسوا له حوايجو، لبسوا له حبيبنا مسكين قيل كان راقد ولا يدوش لقى روحو هنا. هذا باين هذا باللي راح يموت، راهو متجه نحو حذفه بدون اي كلام. اسكو باين انت انا يما خلعني يزح شغل خلعوني. حبك الفيزاج هدايا اللي يبان ذكا هذا ما يشبهش الاكتور برينسيبال تاع مويك الان. راكم تسمعوا الاصوات هذه، اصوات الموت التي تقترب. يا يما اجري ويجري مسكين ويجري زلوطي اجري. يا يما اجري زلوطي اجري ما تحبسش. اجري اجري الى نهايتك الوشيكة. يا يما وش كاين هنا؟ ايه هاي ليك اصبر نشوفه هنا برك، بالك نجي لهنا يسلك ما تدري. ايه مغلوقة تسمى لازم نديرو تورنا هكذا تبع مسار الريح. اي والله زعما هكذا يرى فرحان القاه. اي ما حيقتلوه. اهرب اي ما هرب اهرب اهرب. قتلوني الزلاطي تاعي. ليك بابا انصح ذو القلوب الضعيفة الا تتفرج. يجب حيقطعوها كاين على زوج. الله اكبر. قلت لكم اصحاب القلوب الضعيفة غير يخرجوا يجبدوا له قلبه. ايه يا خا مسكين عملك الاشباح. قصة جد مرعبة، صرتو داروها في الظلام جت سوا. هاي لك المدينة. كان نورمالمون يحضروا الاف بي اي هما اللي عامل جاو هاملك شي هما. لا
Hey kiddo, how are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault. People get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
موسيقى رائعة.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This
I love
is what
you.
happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
ليك كيش نقول لكم الجرافيزم كيفاش راهو جرافيزم اسطوري. بيان سور انا شغلتها بحاسوب اسطوري خارق الله يبارك. هاي لك.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
زعما هاد المرأة على حسب واش يقولوا عليها المتفوقين في المجموعة تاعها. هايا يقولوا عليها المتفوقين في المجموعة، متفوقة هي في المجموعة تاعها. سي بور صا بعتوها لهنايا.
glad you're on this case.
عندها طريقة في التحقيق واكتشاف القاتل أسطورية.
Think of me as the backup.
راح نشوفوا كيفاش هذه الطريقة الأسطورية كيفاش راح تكون.
Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are, Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
نورمالمون لعبوا بهذا المرام.
A deputy was supposed to be
صح. وش رايكم في الجرافيزم، في العشب،
So where's the deputy?
في الفيزاج، في الملابس،
I'll check out that map.
في الخيال، حتى الخيال. اوه سينما. هكذا تهرب. هكذا تقول الله.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
مكان. صح رانا هنا.
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
هاي تبعني. ايه هاي لك البوحية. صالوت ولا مزال. صح البحيرة هذه كيلهيها نروحوا لها. ايه نحبسنا نروحوا للطونوبيل اوتوماتيك. لا 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 روحوا بنا.
Hey, over here.
أنا جاي.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart. I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently...
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
ليش نجوزوا هذه الخابط اوتوماتيك متعة وتولي وتروح منا.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here, waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
شكرا.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly. The Mind Palace. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
خريطة. ولا
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
هاي روح.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring?
انا احب نروح لهذاك
You know what
اللي
happens to
قطعوا
cops
له
who say
نحاولوا
this is their
قلبه.
last case?
نورمال ما رايحين عنده. شنو هنا؟ هنا منطقة يعني. خلاص. تلك الأحداث هذه تصير غير في الليل، اسمها في النهار راهم عايشين لابلفي. اصبر روحوا منا. اي وراي البحيرة، مقبيلة كنا رايحين البحيرة عاودوا دوروني.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
مو حتى يهبطوا قيلة لتحت. أنا نسمع فيها البحيرة.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain.
أنا نسمع فيها.
The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Here together at the murder site. I did not want
No.
to swap.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
لا مامي.
That's me, at your
Wait.
service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
يا روحوا. وري لنا الكريم. خلينا نحققوا فيه.
So, FBI, huh?
وين البي اي؟
So cool.
سي ترو كول.
Psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
واو ليك.
See this body?
أنا لقينا الجريمة الشنعاء راهي هنا. يا يما ايش داروا له؟
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table.
طيب هذا.
Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
اي والله. تبدا تمشي لي زانديس اللي تلقاهم، المعلومات اللي تلقاهم قاعد تمشيهم. هذه عايشة في حيرة. اي والله. اي والله هنا.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incise stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
حطوهم. فوالا. حطت شوف.
Nah. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to where... This makes 4 murders that we know about. Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Did they plan for the murder to
بديت
happen
نفهمها
here?
بشوية بديت.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about...
رحت يعني راح هذا بعدها راح ندير كلاسيك. هنايا.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here,
الكاميرا
waiting. Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
نزول لهنايا.
Was it for a camera? Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
ونحطه نجي لهنا.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
وين نديروهم؟ نديروهم هنا. فوالا. أنا نجمع في المعلومات.
Passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13
علاش
years.
متميزة هذه؟ هذو قاعد أقل داخل مخها.
Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
تيماجيني تبدأ بالسيناريو.
It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
إيه. دخل طابلو. فوالا.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait.
اوكي. شي اهداف. روحوا. توقيت تبدا المغامرة الحقيقية، بدأوا يخرجوا الوحوش.
I
ولا
think
فهمت
Nightingale came
شوية.
up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
صح ليك.
Haven't figured that part
هذا
out yet.
الآثار.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
في ليك. اي والله.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
ايضا نعود نهبط. شفت بالك اسكو فيها بار اكزومبل عفايس من هنايا ولا من خارج لا ميسيون اون كونت فيها تسمى ذكايا نروحوا نكملوا.
Did you get lost?
يعطوا لك المساحه باش تروح تطم عفايس والدنيا.
I didn't know trees
هاي بدأت
got
تظلام الحالة يا خالتي. هي اكيد تظلام.
gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. There's a piece of paper on the ground.
إيه.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
ايه.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying death.
يعني حبها تطيح الظلمة دركها.
Reading
Reading
the
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them.
او ليك نورمال مو هذا هو الاكتر برنسيبال تاع الآ.
How could they not accept,
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
سبحان الله راني بديت ها. هنا مغلوقة مغلوقة نطرح هكذا. برا هاي وين ديري هاي تشوف جيت رايح عبت لي نروح انا وحدي اون فان كنت تتبعوا هاي بدأت تظلم لك والشمس وين راهي خاوتي راهي مع الغروب يا دلالي غروب وقد حان بالك هذا يتلقاه معاهم.
You made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
صح تجي لهنا مركز الجو لهنا عندك هنا
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
هاي لك دار ايش هي دار هذه دار ايه
A creepy twig sculpture?
بصح وشنو هذا الرسمة نورمال مو
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
بصح هذا الرسمة نورمال مو تجيب راح لها حسابها هنا مغلوقة هنا الحديدة دواء مخلطة شوية على بالكم.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
Finding a Casey Moody lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
فوالا فوالا فوالا
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
وين نو.
Found all I can here.
كملتوا
Time to properly
الحيط.
examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
هاي نروحوا.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be
Sure.
back to the parking lot, just up the hill.
شكرا اعطيني المفتاح. شكرا اول اعطاني المفتاح. اي والله اقدر اروح البواب. هاي سبعني.
Let's
Hi,
get the
Mom.
car, drive
Hi.
to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
هاي
At
مام.
the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
اوكي. هاي. اغلق شو واحد
Seems
ما
like a
يجي
nice town
ورانا.
so far. Murders aside, pretty woods. Cute
أول
lodge we got set
ليلة.
up in. We
احبس
should go for a
الليل.
hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
ايه لك هنا. هذا تعتريسيتي. مغلوق بس تطلع له منه. لا أنا ما أقدرش. ما اوتوماتيك ما حنروحوا منه. هاي. انا طالعين للأعالي. شو نشوفوا.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to
ايه
find.
المفتاح ده يفتح قايتك مليحة. عندك الفرقات عندك من هذه. وين تبدي؟ معليش تبدي هذه هنا.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
عندك هنا وعندك هنا. صح. هذه الطريقة الأولى. عندك هالطريق. هنا قالك حذاري الانزلاق. ايه هنا يا ريك. دورنا
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
عبد نقول له واقعي قبل ما تطيح الظلمة. خسارة كنت حايب في وقت الظلمة.
I can't get that
ذلك
manuscript
ما
page
يقدروش
out of my
يخرجوا
head.
كيما سيلنت هيل.
I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Welcome to بقية تيلز. هذه هي المدينة. الغابة ولا. ايه هايدي.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the
صح
field
ليكوا
office?
الجرافيزم خوتي اسطوري ولا ماشي
I'll stop there
اسطوري؟
anyway. I want to walk to the diner.
جرافيزم غير عادي غير عادي حقيقة غير عادي. ايه تمشي شغل رجلها يا.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
ليك الجرافيزم ليك. ليك المدينة ليك الأرض. ليك
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care.
ليك الجرافيز خاوته في شغل جامشته ها جرافيزم اسطوري. ايه مامي.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my, I mean our float will be the belle of all at this year's
dear.
fest. Just a few
Cute.
انا نتمتع والله، انا نتمتع بالجرافيزم خارق والله.
Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here.
واهلا
Let's go
مام.
some coffee. Oh, it's
Yes.
Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly,
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Good to see you. I can't believe that happened. Still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. Don't take your mind off things.
هذه الخريطة تعد ما كان. هذه مغلوقة. هنا وش قايل؟ هنا والو.
It doesn't budge.
هذا مغلوق. والباب. افتح. وش قايل؟
Rest easy, buddy.
وش قايل؟ انوالو. ما عندناش حاجة جديدة. راح نشوفه.
Hey,
الو.
who else to keep this city clean if not I? Who else to protect its citizens from the danger?
ايه هاي لك هنا. اطلع. ليك الباب والله قاعد قلت على الصح والله شفتوا الباب. عليك الجرافيز ليك الماء جرافيزم خارق ولا غير خارق.
Setter is better.
Sarah is better. قدرش تدخل. مكان جميل جرافيزم خارق.
I need to head back.
اوه اخواني اخواتي استنونا في ايبيزود واحد اخر. كملنا هذا الابيزود. ابيزود واحد اخر راح نشوفوا مغامرات جديده ووحوش اسطوريه جديده. استناونا وتابعونا، يلا سلام.